Alrighty, so welcome to the first video of this stock series. In this video, what we're going to look at is trying to get our symbol list data from FinHub. We're going to create some Python, execute it within Microsoft SQL, and save that data so we don't, overuse our free API hits and all that. So we can query a file and not worry about all this other stuff. So let's just jump right in and see where the day takes us. So all of our code is going to go in interface main. You know this by now. There's some things I want to grab first that I'll just grab in here. And that is all of our procedures have these same inputs. So I want to make sure that I have those declared at the top so I can use them throughout this thing. It's not how I normally would format code, but it's going to get replaced anyways. So for here, we want our Python script, and I'm going to give this a dynamic SQL attribute. It's technically not SQL, but that's how it's going to be used, so I don't have a problem in doing that. And then we're going to write some Python. And yeah, let me go ahead and actually grab this. So this is FinHub. This is the API that we're going to be querying. It will give us an array of symbols and what market they belong to, whether it's over the counter, OTCs, or New York Stock Exchange and all that stuff. But there's a lot of data in here, so we want to store it and worry about filtering it after the fact. So we're going to write some Python to do that. So we need requests to make our get. We need JSON for our API keys, and we need IO to save a file. Now there's a couple of ways of writing these open file statements. And I use both because I suck at Python, and that's okay. So I need my API key for FinHub. And since I'm streaming and I don't want to show all you awesome people my amazing keys, I have it stored in a very inconspicuous file name called Super Secrets. So good luck finding what's in Super Secrets. These are just my API codes. And actually, I'll say API data is loaded because it's stored as JSON, API codes. So this piece of code right here is just going to open this file for me and then load that JSON into that variable. Now in here, I have my API key from that API data, and it's located in the FinHub key. So now I have a way to basically store my keys and just access them when I need to. Should do it in the database, but I don't really care right now. We just stocks is the main thing that we're doing. So where is our stuff? If I go back to FinHub and I click there, test, this is basically the link that we want, and this is the sandbox key, so we have to replace it with our key. So our links are going to be that plus our API key. So that should be good enough to get that data. Now we have to store the data. So I'll just do symbol list equals another open, but this time we'll do it this way. So it's in pipes, it's in stock data, and it's in information. I do have where I'm going to be storing the daily polls in a different area, because if I want to reprocess it, I don't want, I can supply ranges, but you know how it is. Just kind of store these files, get used to the process, and then deprecate that file storage. Just go straight to the API. But this is what we're doing right now to get things moving and make some money. So this is where I'm going to store my symbol list, and the W is for write. We're not appending. A for append, W for write. We just want to overwrite it. You could do something awesome and, add some sort of iteration here. So execute this once a month, whatever. But for me, I'm okay with this right now. So the symbol list, I want to write oh, I didn't even do that. So the request payload is requests dot get the links. This piece of code right here will actually call this API and get our data, or at least the response inside of this. And that's what we need to write, the text version or the text piece of that, because we know it's already in JSON. And for good measure, close our file. This is literally it. This is all we need to do. Now, in newer versions of Microsoft SQL, we have this amazing, actually, let's put this in this. I believe 2016 plus has Python. I'm not sure. I don't pay that much attention, and I can't even tell you what version I'm on, because I believe I'm on 2019 due to Polybase. So let's just say I'm on 2019. So this execute external script is really similar to SP execute SQL, in the sense that we can set it parameters and get data back. So where we would normally send our query, we're going to send our script. But we do have the, param list. And we can still do the just like SP execute SQL. But we don't need any sort of output from here. We just need this to work. So my Python on this machine is all messed up. Sometimes it fires, sometimes it doesn't. I have no idea why, but let's hope it fires. Let's see what error we get. But yeah, so overview as this is working, how we make our get posts, the JSON for our API data, and the file writing capabilities, IO. Open up our JSON, grab our key, build our link, make the get request, save and overwrite. We're overwriting this file with the data that we get back, and then we're closing it out. So we're at 38 seconds. This should be done already, so I'm going to stop it. And so I'm telling you about how, for some reason, my instance is all messed up. All right, API codes is, oh, my bad, because I am awesome at this stuff. Okay, see, that's how fast it should have been. Now let me go find the list and Control-Shift-M, there we go. So it worked. Fair enough. We have all of this data here. And basically what I'll do is I will create a separate kind of file loader to, use Python to grab a file and send it my way. I could use, CMD shell, something like that, or open data source. I could use anything really, but I kind of want to gravitate more towards Python because of the formatting and things that we do have in that language that we don't have readily accessible in SQL itself. So hope you enjoyed this video. This is, day one. We got to start somewhere. And what we'll be doing is I'll create that in the next video, and then we'll start filtering out for some of these things, figure out what we have and what we actually want. So I hope you enjoy. Awesome video. Let's get started. Let's make some money. Like, comment, subscribe, and do all that YouTube stuff. So they're just not showing you ads for no reason, and they're paying me to show you ads because, yeah, let's all get paid somehow, right? That's my hustle. Have a good one. See you next video.